Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Boop-a-loop-a-loo-doo-boo. No, not really. It just said it attacks people. Yeah, you missed Fenrir and the fight with Titan. Other than that, not too much. There was some not really revelations, but updates to Clive and Jill. Also the worst scene in the game so far. You missed the really bad scene right before Titan. I mean, I hate to call it bad because, like, parts of it were good. But in general, it was questionable. The scene right before you fight Titan with Jill being captured had a lot of very questionable things that didn't make any sense. Aha. Just some questionable writing. Oh my god. Total.
Well, Clive, looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
How about a fist? Oh. The fight was good. The scene before it was bad. You can go back and watch. We talked about it at length. Bad in a writing sense, not bad in like a entertaining sense. It's not even cliche. It's like they literally said multiple things and then went back on it 2 seconds later. It felt like 2 different people wrote the scene. This dude looking like Squirtle out here. His water cannon. Oh! Beyblade. Let it rip. $38,000 without Judgment Bolt. It's not the idea of the scene, it's like I said, it was the writing. Just go back and watch it at some point, you'll see what I mean.
Well done, Togo.
The biggest problem is that they set up Jill as being a powerful character who can deal with things herself, and then have her just be a stupid damsel in distress for that scene. Who couldn't hear literally the biggest human of all time right behind her.
Nice try.
And then there's stuff like the fact that Gab said, these are really hard to get off, but I can do it. And then it takes him like a little bit to get it off, and then 2 seconds later Clive just like touches Jill's and they fall off. And then, probably the worst part for me was how the entire point of him capturing Jill but not killing her is that he wanted to kill Jill in front of him. That was the whole point. He's like, you killed my girl, I'm gonna kill your girl right in front of you. But then 2 seconds later, he's like, alright, kill her. And Clive's not even there yet. Well, he doesn't think he's there yet. Like, that was the whole point of you capturing her and not just killing her on the spot, was that you wanted to kill her in front of Clive. And then 2 seconds later, he's just like, alright, kill her. It made absolutely no sense at all. If you were gonna just kill her without Clive watching, why did you just kill her when you snuck up behind her? Didn't make any sense. That was probably the worst part, honestly. Yeah, and why was he even in the cell? Why was he in the cell in the first place? Like, why did they need to put him in a cell? Just bring them over to the yard and then kill her in front of him. Like, it didn't make any sense. Or just kill her. He was watching when he walked up behind Jill, he was right there. He could have killed her there and said, I just killed your girl in front of you. Like, why did they have to move to the courtyard and put him in a cell for like 10 minutes and then take him out of the cell and bring him to the courtyard? Like, it is the ultimate, like, we have to put him in a cell so that he can escape from the cell trope. There's literally no reason to put him there.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Yeah, and then you could say, like, oh, well, he did that for the theatrics. Well, then why did he kill her before he even got there? Doesn't make any sense. If he wanted to make, like, a big scene and have Clive have to watch it, fine, but then he wasn't even there when he said kill her. This is such a goofy scene. I guess that's it. Because there's not, I don't think there's going to be another one. Yeah. Just the escape from the jail cell trope. But, having said that, the Torgal part was cool and the Gav part was cool. The part where Gav saved us and the part where Torgal saved Jill were both very cool moments. So, it wasn't like a horrible scene overall, it's just very weird writing. Oh, and I liked the part where Gav just randomly pulled out Jill's sword and he's like, here you go. But that's more of just a fantasy thing. Don't. Can't grab the fork. Don't.
Fuck! What are they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
I was gonna say, he's gotta be in with Ultima because he knows his name's Mythos. There's definitely something going on with him. Hungry?
Orcs.
Suddenly Warcraft. That's what I was thinking.
Them from ash.
I really like what they're doing with Kupka, because, like, it's believable to me that he would give up his life at this point. Like, he really, at this point, he can't really return to, like, regular living. And Benedicta did the same. Like, it's believable to me that he would throw away his life just to, like, become Titan and destroy everything. You know what I mean?
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
And they did the same thing with Benedicta. Like, at that point, she felt like there was no going back. Like, Sid hated her forever. and she couldn't go back to the Emperor, so like she had nothing left. And in the same way, Hugo has nothing left. So it's cool how they're kind of setting this up as like the final resort for dominance. Like fully give in to the ether. Wow, just blasted that guy. You gonna attack or what? This timing is so rough. It's so much easier to do the what do you call it? Rook's Gambit timing. But that counter does do a ton of damage. Not as much as Rook's Gambit, but a lot. The thing with Rook's Gambit is you can be early and it's fine. Well, I guess you can be early with the block too, you just end up blocking, but... Level up. I love how going up a level gives you like 5 times the amount of HP that upgrading your armor does.
Taken over the entire mine.
It probably is the same timing, but it just feels more difficult. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Somehow it feels harder to pull off the Rook's Gambit thing. Or the Titan block thing.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
I love when games make the interact button and the jump button the same button. So every time I try to interact with something, I just jump around like an idiot. Any secret goods? Ooh. Never mind. Just excited. I can't wait to open this door. How's it going, Yag? Animals.
Stay down.
What in the world just happened? What is that? Is that Torgal's move? Oh, it must be this guy. Yep, it's that guy.
Titan.
How do I get up there? Ouch. They've never really put much verticality into these fights. This is kind of interesting. I lock on to him and do this, that'll work. I don't use the lock on much, but it helped there. I guess I could have also just grabbed him. Ooh. That's the move that I like, but don't have equipped anymore. Although I didn't really use it much for damage.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
I love stairs.
Time to fight.
He's like, I'm gonna go after the dog, and then immediately regretted it. That's a big boy.
I won't be sneaking past this one.
You can teleport.
Get in here.
How do you get through the door? Oh, I got played. Oh, I whipped. That was a cool enemy. Any other treasure? Yo, Misto, thank you so much for the primer, 15 months. And hey, Odin, thank you so much for the 20 months. I missed that. Thank you very much. You're the treasure in my life. Don't patronize me.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Maybe if I was a Pokemon card. I'm gonna do a Pokemon card giveaway.
As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Where it's me on a Pokemon card, and then I'm gonna rig it so Snipes wins. How much, 51. How much did I say I needed? 53? Yeah. No, 54. Need 300 more. They have those, have you seen those, they have like collector cards for streamers and content creators. And I think they contacted me at one point about it. They make like collectible cards for streamers and stuff, and then you can give them out to your community. I thought about it, but I don't know. That's a bit self-indulgent, I guess. If I'm gonna have a card, it's gonna be a meme, not something I actually expect people to pay money for. Maybe one day. They are pretty cool. Like the art I've seen of them are like really cool. Like they do a really good job on them. Like I know one streamer got the cards made and then he like gives them away when he goes to events and stuff and people meet him in person, he gives them out. Like that's pretty cool.
Let the trial begin.
Like if I go to an event, Spirits Within. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. They're memeing us. Instead of like giving an autograph, because autographs feel awkward, they could give like an autographed card, and that would be like something I could actually give you instead of just, you know, an autograph on a piece of paper or something. So I don't know, in that way it's kind of cool. Wait, his name's Undertaker? Oh, Undertaker. It's the Undertaker. What is this? Yes, that was my pallbearer. Not sure I can call it an impression reference. This guy's cool, he kind of just uses the same move over and over again. Not too much of a threat.
Farewell.
That was a fight. Thunderstorm damage. So anyway. That's why he's the Undertaker. That's why he uses Spirits Within. Because it's
Seems
dead.
expected.
So he's testing us just like Ultima did.
This is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs do this too?
They should call this game I See Dead People. It's literally everywhere we go is just peppered with dead bodies. They use that as like their go-to.
More of them.
What should we put in this area? Dead bodies. Oh, there's the special sick. We've got Spirits Within defenders in the chat. Where are my mods? To be fair, I still have not seen Spirits Within. I never actually watched the whole movie. I bought the DVD like a million years ago. I still haven't. I've never actually just sat and watched the whole movie. I wish so bad that we could watch it together, like on stream. Could you imagine? That'd be the greatest meme week of all time. We just watch Spirits Within.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Yo, Emerald! Thank you so much for the 21-month primer. Thank you so much, man. You fall asleep every time you try to watch it. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby enemies, enhancing their performance in battle. Interesting that we never get any buffs, but the enemies do. Very Devil May Cry of them. Nice bravery you got. Would hate to see something happen to it. Like a giant Hulk smash. Is this... Why is this here? Like, who hangs out here right by the crystal? Not the king.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Hugo's not from here.
This won't be easy.
Ouch. Wait, he is? Wait. I thought... Oh, this is his cat. That's right, because we moved then. Sorry, the... Because we... Yeah, alright. Because we... Right. This is... Okay. Sorry. I got confused. Because I thought... When we were here, they said, like... I thought they said they were taking him somewhere where... he had allies, but not, like... Right, okay. I don't know where I got confused. I thought I remembered them saying they were taking him to his allies, not his stronghold, but I think what I'm thinking of is when they took him back, it was not his allies that saved him, it was Odin's allies, which actually it ended up being this guy that's working with Ultima, but the royalists saved him when we were here. The royalists came and saved him because they're allies, but then he ended up going back to his base. Don't mind me, I just can't use my brain. You know how it is.
There's a good boy.
These guys do not mess around. This is a common issue. Yeah, they were all confused because the royalists came to help them. But they still took him back to his base. I'm with it. Ow, I still took all that damage. Oh, God. He's mad.
Help me, boy.
I agree with whoever commented that said, like, I wish the names were more easy to remember. The Waluders and the Dalmekians. I end up getting them confused in my head too often. That's why a lot of times I just say, like, the summon that's, you know. We got Titan, we got Odin, we got Bahamut. It's, like, easier to remember than the kingdom names.
You've been busy, Kupka.
He didn't finish his lunch.
But where did you go? The heart.
Where did Hugh go?
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it.
I'll steal his goods. Imagine getting an accessory that actually makes sense. I mean, cool, but I would much rather my equipment. You think he has homeowners? Maybe. I believe upheaval is the slam. Yes.
Just what I needed.
That was the juiciest slam of all time.
That better be the last of them.
That slam was so good. If only I had pulled the second guy in too, but I pulled the one guy in, so he'd be part of the slam.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
I like how she's naked just because reasons.
You get away from her! Benedicta!
Oh no, I'm a vampire.
I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. No, not now. Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
That's not just Titan. That's super mad Aether powered Titan. So he is so big, holy cow. And puny in comparison. Can't remember how the Ifrit combos work. I mean, it's mostly just mashing square, unfortunately. And holding triangle at the end. Feels like a slow motion battle. Everything he does is super slow. And everything I do is super floaty. Wait, is it hold triangle or hold square? Now I forget. I don't remember. I think I saw a Mario Party minigame like this one time. Is that just a shield? That's a bit bigger than a stone. Hold and release R2 square and a violet explosion.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
That's cool. I like how it works similar to the Titan move with the charge. Whee! Is that the first time I got hit? Holy moly. Yeah, it's a mod-only command. got some stagger. Nice dodge. But yeah, that one isn't. That one anyone can use. He just...
What the hell has he done?
Holy crap. Okay, now he's Aether charged. What in?
Thunder, help me. It's through.
Or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
Oh my god, we've gone full kaiju. Also, is this Sonic? Even the music feels like a Sonic level. He's got like tentacles. Titan Lost is his name. What the? Had like 2 seconds to realize that wasn't a cutscene anymore. By 2 seconds, I mean like a quarter of a second. This is straight up Sonic Adventure Battle 3. I kind of like it. I wonder what the Dalmekians are doing right now.
I've got you now.
Sure, I dodged that. 100%. I love that you can precision dodge through those. You don't have to jump. Oh, that doesn't work. I guess I could be shooting him this whole time, huh? I'm guessing the stagger was short because we're moving on to the next part of the fight. Okay, this is literally Sonic Adventure music. Need the guy that did the Sonic Adventure soundtrack to tell me to live and learn. Then we got like a... sounds like a rock singer. Ooh. I like it. Blade. It's weird because like the other Icon fights had like a techno feel. Like as soon as we were fighting the Icon itself, I kind of hit this techno feel. But they were like, we need a epic rock ballad for this because it's so epic. I think it fits. Because it's a rock. I get it. Now it makes sense. I mean, it does have some synth in there, but... if I charged up a shot, if I could, like, break those rocks. Yeah, thank you for the gift of sub to gang. Appreciate you. And Graybon, thank you for the 35 months. And Darkwing, thank you for the 2 years. Thank you, man. Great to have you here for a whole 2 years. Means a lot, man. Yeah, liked your joke so much you get a gifted sub. Congrats. Does feel a bit Final Fantasy XIV-ish, I agree. Especially with the lyrics. I like that we once again knocked his hands off. It's gotta be frustrated at this point. Holy crap. Oh, I'm aiming. Got it. I was like, why can't I move? Is this asteroids? Ouch. This is much cooler than that Phoenix fight. The Phoenix fight kind of set this fight up, so now we know how this works, but this one actually has some thought put into it. Like, I have to hit these but also stop the rocks from hitting me.
Heads up, Hugo!
Heads up.
Your time. Here's past. And this day is over.
Love that it still gave it a number. Like, that did exactly that much damage. This fight never ends. Are we fighting Titan inside of Titan? With Titan? Oops. You know, what I want to know is how the Latin chorus followed us down here. Like, what do we do? I don't know. Keep singing. He's knocked us off with just his head muscles.
What? Ether from the mother crystal. If you can do it.
Okay, but wait, doesn't that make us crazy? Sock and boppers. You did not just come into my chat and saying you're playing the game if anyone wants to join. Just ask my chat to tip you? What are you doing? You made me miss the final hit. This guy. I gotta watch that back. Comes into my chat asking people to tip him? What the heck? That's a new one. I should have banned him. I only timed him out. Too late now. Thank you, Mav. I'm so distracted by that now. What, how did he break it? With a big sword?
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
I can't get over how cool he is, dude. I love his design.
Thank you, Joshua.
And then Torgal's here. He was chilling that whole time.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger.
Huh.
For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
So he's somehow in on it. Interesting.
Some medicine, my lord?
Oh my god, it's her again.
I have
does it mean?
salves, potions, anything you need.
What does it mean?
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles. but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made emperor. What is the meaning of this?
Well,
Father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
run. Run, Aaron boy, run.
Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
I want to hear the tale. No. Dude, I'm so... That scene just like... Holy cow. So, I have like loved Joshua up to this point. And now they're setting up Dion as like this incredible character. Like, when I first saw Dion, I was like, okay, he's just gonna be, you know, the Emperor's right-hand man. He's probably gonna defend him. I saw him as being that character where, like, you know, Clive battles him and he starts to think like maybe Clive is right, but he can't enact what he wants to enact because the Emperor says so, so he just ends up dying for the wrong cause kind of thing. But man, if they turned him around into being like this really unique, cool character, I can't wait to see what happens with him. But then, right when they're setting up Dion as like this awesome character, then Joshua walks in. It's like, oh my god, I want to see what the happen. Like, their interaction could be the coolest interaction of the whole game, because they're both like perfectly set up to this point, and we have no idea what's gonna happen, you know? Like, at this point, anything could happen. That was such a cool scene. Holy cow. That was awesome. Okay, real quick. I want to rewatch the end of that scene because I totally missed it. Let's see. Alright, so they punch with each individual sock and bopper. And then he broke my one sock and bopper. Then I missed the dodge because I was distracted. I missed the dodge, but I still win. It's kind of funny. Just took a little damage. Oh, it's just kind of just a punch. And then... Okay, I missed his, like, body falling out of the sky. And then did I just, like, create a sword or something? What happened here? Oh yeah, he just pulls a blade out Wolverine style. Okay. Anywho. Yeah, no, that was what a great kind of clashing of like big epic kaiju battle along with big epic character moments all together in one scene. That was really, really awesome. I thought the Sid scene was like gonna be the biggest scene, but that scene kind of rivals it a bit. I think the Sid scene was bigger because of everything building up to it, but no, that scene was also really good. So I am so interested in what's going to happen with Dion and Joshua now.